He avoids all contact with the world beyond the tiny room he's barely left in the last decade. He's a Hikikomori, the Japanese word for a person who seeks isolation and who never leaves home.
I need the sound of the TV, otherwise I don't feel well. The silence reminds me that I'm alone. I often stay in my futon the whole day and just stare at the ceiling.
They're called Hikikomori, a Japanese word meaning to shut oneself away.
Le fait que mon fils soit reclus dans sa chambre m'angoisse beaucoup. Souvent, il s'enferme à clé dans sa chambre, il est dans son monde à part, vraiment complètement isolé.
First Shanghai, now Beijing. The capital city of China, with more than 20 million people, faces a potential citywide lockdown as COVID cases grow. Some apartment blocks have been quarantined, some subway stations closed, and restaurants are only doing takeout now.
Also ich war sehr oft traurig, muss ich sagen. Ich bin depressiver geworden. Ich war ja selber auch in Quarantäne und das hat das alles noch sehr verstärkt. Einsam, ja, oft sehr traurig. Schlafen kann ich auch nicht mehr gut, gar nicht.
Ich kenne auch Leute, die wirklich Selbstmordgedanken hatten.
Young male virginity is on the rise. Share of men under age 30 who report 0 female sex partners. 0!
自分に自信がないですね。もうずっと昔から学生の頃とかにやっぱり女の子にモテてなかったりとか、結構女の子に告白とかはしたんですけど、それで振られちゃってもうトラウマじゃないですけど。
Over 40% claim they are virgins. Even more, over 60% say they're not in a relationship.
Italy's birth rate has been plummeting for decades at the cause of many factors, but it has reached its lowest point since 1861.
Our research on young people proves they have not ruled out a family or parenting. Rather, there is fear of an unknown future. That includes jobs, so the economic point of view. There's also the uncertainty of being able to provide a comfortable life for their children, which I think will make the trend fall even more.
That's why she asserts during Italy's lockdown, most of the stress wasn't about contracting the virus. Rather, she says it was the uncertainty of what's to come and the lack of resources to maintain a desired lifestyle.
During the pandemic, many imagined there would be a new boom in births. All at home, all together, maybe there will be more children, but unfortunately, no.
I think it's not a need for women anymore. We don't need to have children. We find that our own happiness is more important, our own mental health is more important.
I do have a coworker who recently had a baby. All of my other coworkers were like ogling over him and making silly faces, and I'm just like typing away on my computer.
Living alone is not unusual in Sweden. 40 years after that manifesto, almost half of us live by ourselves, the highest rate in the world. Choosing to have children on our own, like Maria Helena, is not unusual either. There are many people out there willing to help bring a child into the world.
I believe that we are all part of the great evolution of human consciousness, and I think that we should all strive to be a positive element in the gradual realization of the full human potential.
The largest sperm bank in the world, 170 liters of sperm waiting to be delivered. Assisted reproduction began many years ago, but in this Danish company, a visionary mind conceived of new ideas more in line with our needs. 10 years ago, single women were only a small number of those buying sperm from this bank. Today, single women, a growing number of them from Sweden, are half of the company's customers.
I see a continuously growth in single female who will require sperm because they want to reproduce, they want to be pregnant. There are somebody who think, why should we have a man? We are well educated and well situated. Why should we have a man and just take another job and to wash clothes.
Var finns dottern någonstans?
De har inte sett på 30 år.
Hur kommer det sig att en person har varit 2 år i lägenheten död?
It's a hot and sunny day, but inside this apartment complex in Seoul's West End, the conditions aren't so bright. On the living room floor is the silhouette of where the home's lone resident, a man in his 60s, died. He was found only when neighbors reported a nauseating stench in the hallway.
We get calls from local district ward offices or community centers asking for help to hold funerals for these people. This is purely volunteer work for us with no profit.
Government statistics show that 1.2 million elderly South Koreans, or about 1/5 of the senior population, live and oftentimes die alone.
Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good.